I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Price, a fellow science teacher here at Five Oaks. Here's a quote that he likes that describes his inner spirit perfectly.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Now, you might think he's just Mr. Nice Guy, but he's more than that. After getting to know him, if I were to describe Mr. Price, I'd say he's a much better person than I am. For one, he's curious. He wants to know everything, which makes him a really good science teacher. Two, he's bold. When he asks questions, he's very direct and straightforward. He's hospitable. He is the nicest person I know, going above and beyond. And he likes social occasions, which is not like me. He's altruistic. He genuinely wants to help people, all people, even people that have been jerks to him in the past, i.e. students. He's that good. And he's a nerd, which makes it possible for him to be my friend. Now let's go into a little bit about his past. He is a native Portlander, and at the age of 12, he was adopted by a science teacher after his mother passed away. He does have opinions, likes and dislikes. He likes comic books, which we share. He does not like doing dishes, which most of you don't. He likes board games, such as Dice Forge and Ticket to Ride. The 8th grade science team is in a heated battle in Dice Forge because of him. He dislikes onions. Now that's raw onions, but somehow, apparently, like onion rings and caramelized onions don't fall into the same category. I don't get it. He likes his family. He will tell you all about his family, even if you don't ask. He dislikes too much rain. There is such thing as too much of a good thing. He likes video games, specifically likes the Uncharted series, Mafia, and Horizon Zero Dawn. So now let's dive into what's happening now with him. His wife, Emily, they've been together for 15 years, been married for the last 10 years. They had a child recently named Ethan, basically takes up all of his time, which actually means that this actually doesn't happen anymore. So he liked video games in past tense. He's a science teacher, been one for 9 years, and with us here at Five Oaks for the last 3. Now, before he got here, he had a series of bad jobs. We noted 2 of them that were specifically the most interesting. One of which was at Dairy Queen, where he scared himself silly after he figured out how they make ice cream in the back. There are a lot of hanging bags of fluid and pipes going all over the place, which he said made it look more like a mortician's laboratory. It was creepy.
Oh God.
And then he also worked chopping pineapples for Del Monte, and where he was promoted to the conveyor belt button pusher because of his college degree. He said education pays. I highly recommend you get to know Mr. Price. He is a very interesting person, and he's right next door. Thank you very much.